tuck any pieces of trust under your chairs and around you before you take your seat. Pick up any pieces of trust under your chairs. Alright, how are you today? Okay, it's good to know that you all are doing well and feeling good. Now, before we formally begin our discussion, I want you all to be reminded for our classroom rules. And we just have to remember the word art. The word art stands for A. Kindly read everyone.
Always obey the classroom rules. Readiness is important. Think before you speak.
Okay, R stands for readiness is important. A student who is physically, mentally, and emotionally prepared is very important in order for him or her to learn effectively inside the classroom. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Next, think before you speak. Meaning, every word that comes out in your mind, in your mouth rather, reflects who you are inside and even outside the classroom. Okay? That is why you must have think before you speak. Okay, these are the classroom rules that I expect you all to follow throughout our discussion. Do you understand, class?
Yes.
Okay, Miss Secretary, Liza Muñez, do you have any absences today?
There are no absences.
Okay, it's good to hear that all of you are interested to learn in this subject. Now, from our previous discussion, we discussed about one-act play. Who among you can still remember it? And can someone tell me what a one-act play is? Yes, Excel. What is a one-act play? Yes, that is correct. And who among you can tell me the two elements of a one-act play? Yes, Urinel. Two elements, or you can give me one element. Louder, please. That is correct. Who else would like to give? Yes, please. Can you give me, even though only one element of one act? That is correct, character. Now, who among you can give me a person who wrote, or can tell me rather, a person who wrote the playwright? Yes, Jo Marie. A play rather. Stand up, please. That is correct, playwright. Alright, it seems that all of you have learned a lot from our previous discussion. Now we can proceed to our next lesson. But before that, we will first do an activity. Are you all excited?
Yes.
But before that, let me introduce first my group members. We are the group 7 and I am the demonstrator today. And Anlaika Pandongan is my member and Leiden Vida. Now our activity today is entitled Liquid. For this activity, can you read the instruction, Michelle?
The students will be divided into two groups. Each group will have 5 representatives. Each representative will think of a playwright in English they know based on the initial letter given by the
Alright, previously I have grouped you, right? This column is for group TCAP and for this column is for group popcorn. Now choose your 5 representatives. And kindly fall in line here in front. Who are the 5 representatives? Hurry up, everyone. 5 representatives. Spencer, Nicole, Roxanne, and Carlo. Okay, are you ready? Yeah! Okay, for your first representative, Dia. Okay, Leandra and Carlo. Okay, congratulations for Group 1 or the popcorn group. They won the game. Okay, can we give them a round of applause, everyone? For Group Ticket, can I ask someone, what do you think are... Where do you usually see or use these things or these pictures? Or what have you noticed about those pictures? Yes, Arlo?
I think the pictures that we have used in this activity are all related or can be seen visually on the other place or
Yes, and that is correct. And all those pictures are related to our topic this morning. Now, but before we dive deeper into our topic this morning, let us first determine our learning objectives. Alright, can you read everyone?
At the end of the lesson, the student should be able to identify and define the technical vocabulary used in theater, explain the importance of using proper theater vocabulary by actively participating in class discussions, and demonstrate understanding of selected technical vocabularies by using them correctly in a short role-play activity.
And these are the learning objectives that I expect you all to achieve all throughout our discussion. Now, our topic this morning is about technical vocabulary for drama and theater. But before that, let me define first what a technical vocabulary is. Can you read, Eileen?
Technical vocabulary. It is a special vocabulary of language skills in order to communicate with clarity, precisely, relevance, and purpose.
Thank you so much. And for drama and theater, technical vocabulary, these are the things that we need to know because they are very important in technicality, especially its effects during stage performance. For instance, if you are in the field of education without even knowledge about lesson plan, do you think you can deliver your lesson effectively?
Oh.
That is correct. You can deliver your lesson effectively if you don't know how to use or how to write a lesson plan. Because lesson plan guides us to have a effective teaching. And that is a technical vocabulary. Each technical vocabulary in any field is important in order for us to communicate with clarity, precision, relevance, and brevity. Next, drama or literature. Kindly read, Heaven.
Entity perform the world obvious the actors on stage.
That is correct. Drama, or it is any written text or story that is meant to be performed. It involves actors, a stage or stage direction, an audience, and live presentations. And always remember that drama is different from novel and stories because drama is meant to be seen or heard, not only read. Next is theater. Now, in order for you not to be perplexed between drama and theater, drama is a written text for performance. On the other hand, theater is the actual performance. Do you understand, class? Okay, can you read, Noah?
Theater. It dialogue, and stage elements to tell each story.
Thank you so much, Noah. Theater, it is the art and practice of presenting the drama on the stage using props, actors, lights, costumes, and audience interaction. Simple as that. Do you understand, class?
Yes.
Now let us move on to the technical vocabulary for drama and theater, beginning with technical vocabulary for drama. The first one is from book. Yes, Shahan, can you read?
From book. It is a script with all notes for cues, lighting, sound, and actor, entrances, and exits.
Thank you so much, Shahan. From book, what is the essence of from book in drama and theater? Of course, it guides the director, and at the same time, the stage manager to run the rehearsals and shows smoothly. Because, as stated here, from book includes all notes for cues, lighting, sound, and actor entrances or exits, and at the same time, the script of each actor. And here how it looks like. Next, let us proceed to green room. Can you read? Jane?
Green room, a backstage room for performance.
Do we need to elaborate this one? No? Okay, here how it looks like. Green room, it is a place where actors can rest, relax, or wait, or prepare before going on stage. Next is personal props. Can you read? Ashley?
Personal props is the items that actors carry or use to show their character, like blue cups, sword, hat, and hat.
Thank you so much, Ashley. Because personal props can make the character of each actor realistic and believable. And here, how it looks like. Now, can someone guess what is the character of the actor? Yes, Christine? Yes, that is correct. It could be a hunter. And of course, for instance, if the character of the actor is princess, what would you expect? Crown and gown. That is correct. And that is a personal props. Next is stock scenery. Can you read Region Paul?
Stock center. Remake stage pieces like walls, furniture, or trees.
I know every one of you can relate about this because we usually use this. For instance, is our backdrops. We cannot just use our backdrops for a one-time performance, but of course we can use them for multiple times performance. Backdrops, we can renovate them. For instance, if we use our backdrop for we paint it with C. For another performance, we need backdrops as our background for kitchen. So we can renovate them as kitchen. You understand? And here how it looks like. Here, for example, a tree. We can adjust them for another performance if we need a large tree. We can add more branches or more leaves. Yeah. Something like that. Do you understand, class? Yes. Is that so, Leandra? No. I would like to ask you, what is the importance of studying those technical vocabulary in drama?
It is important to study the technical vocabulary because those give life to the drama. Without them, it's impossible to produce a successful and effective drama.
That is correct. And aside from that, we need to be familiar with those technical vocabulary because it helps us to be knowledgeable enough about the drama. And aside from that, we cannot perform well fader. Can you read, Roxanne?
Crossfader, a controlled sound mixer to switch between or mix two audio sources.
Thank you so much, Roxanne. Have you seen a crossfader?
Yes.
Okay, do I need to elaborate this one? Next is callboard. Can you read, Rosemary?
Callboard, board backstage displaying announcements, schedules, or actor assignments.
That is correct. Thank you so much, Rosemary. And callboard helps each actor and crew to keep informed and organized in each scene. And here how it looks. That is all. Next is set dressing. Can you read? Jomari.
Set dressing, decorative items on stage such as rugs, curtains, or pictures.
Thank you so much, Jomari. Set dressing is different from stock scenery because set dressing, those are decorative items that can only be used for today performance, not for another performance. Like for example, if the scene is like for our previous pair, Happy Family during Christmas, right? We use a picture of a family and we use decorations of Christmas. Those are the set dressing. We can only use them for our performance today and not for another performance because those decorative items are available only for each specific scene. And here, how it looks like. Last picture. Next is backlight. Everyone, can you read?
Lighting is behind performers.
Do I need to elaborate this one? Okay, here how it looks like. Because backlight helps separate the actor from the background. What's that? Next is front of house or FOH. Can you read, everyone?
Everyone in front of the stage, including audience, seating, and lobby.
Or in simpler terms, front of house is the area where the audience sits. Simple as that. Next is woofer and subwoofer. Can you read, everyone? Woofer first.
Woofer uses low frequency sounds.
An example of this is guitar sound, where you can only hear with your ear, not your because the next speaker is a subwoofer produces very deep or a powerful bass sound. Where an example of this is an explosion or explosive sound, where you can hear it with your ears and your chest. You can feel it with your and here how it is. Woofer or subwoofer. Okay. Next is maxi. Can you read, everyone?
Curtains or panels that hide backstage areas from view.
Those are maxi curtains. In order for the audience to maintain their illusion or imagination, to make them feel that each scene is realistic. Next is jackknife platform. Can you read, everyone?
A stage platform that can fold and tilt.
Have you seen this one? Jackknife platform usually used for a quick scene changes. Like for example, if there is an actor will suddenly appear coming from under the floor and do you understand? Okay, next is house right. House right is the right side of the stage from the audience's perspective. House right, it is the left side of the actor if they are on the stage, while if on the area of the audience, of course, it is the right side. Do you understand, class?
Yes.
Simple as that. Clear how it is. Wala ng house yan. Next is false proscenium. It is a frame placed in front of the stage opening. And here how it looks like. It is just, it adds visual effects for the stage opening. Simple as that. Next is boom stand. It is a stand used to hold microphones or lights high above the stage. And here how it looks like. Boom stand positions equipment safely and precisely for sound and lighting. Next is casters. Wheels attached to platforms or flaps. Of course, for moving the stage equipment quick and easy. Like for example, the backdrop. It is important that backdrop has a caster. Next is hazer. Are you familiar with hazer? Hazer is a machine that creates a fine mist or haze on the stage. And here how it looks like. Yes, the pausok effect. Yes. It enhances lighting effect, making the sunlight beams visible. And of course, it adds atmosphere. Yes. Next is shotgun microphone. It is a directional microphone that captures sound from a specific area. And here how it looks like. And shotgun mic, it picks up the actor dialogue only. And it didn't record a unwanted background noise. Just the actor dialogue. Or the dialogue of the actor. Next is audience blinders. It is a bright light pointed at the audience. It is mostly used when each scene is changes. Yes, it's changing rather, or for a scene changes. And audience blinders is very important in order to obscure the audience's view for scene changes. And here, how it looks like. Para pag hindi mo na nila makita ang alas nila. Yes, para magpasilaw ka. Now, do you understand each technical vocabulary for drama and theater?
Yes.
If that's so, may I ask Emily, what do you think is the importance of technical vocabulary for drama?
The importance of technical vocabulary for drama, it gives the drama will be
Okay, that is correct. And each technical vocabulary will help each actor to perform well and of course, keep each scene organized. Right? You understand, class?
yes.
If that's all, let us proceed with our group activity. Now, kindly read the instruction in here.
Each group will act out each previous scene, whose actors and actresses. The remaining members will mandatory display or divide each technical vocabulary in the lines and describe how to use it.
Okay, are the instructions clear?
Yes.
Okay, proceed to your previous group. And here is the rubric for your presentation. I will be giving you a script for each scene. Now for our criteria, you will be giving 4 points for excellent if you use all assigned technical terms correctly in context, clearly and naturally, performs with confidence, clear voice, appropriate gestures, and stage presence, explains all technical terms accurately and clearly with correct usage in scene, and all members for teamwork and participation. All members should actively participate, follow rules, roles, practice. And of course, choose the actors and actresses, and choose members who will define and explain each technical term in school. And I need one member each group to grade your or to rate your presentation. You can add additional characters if you want. And dispute dialogue Okay, you only have 7 minutes and 35 seconds. Choose your actors and actresses and members who will define and explain each technical vocabulary.
Cross fader, kung natin 18. Ay, di ba, ito ang front top
Are you ready? Yes. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes. That's so. Okay, let us begin our presentation. For you to be fair, I pick one representative for each group to rate each your opponent's group. Group Ticket will rate the group popcorn and group popcorn will rate the group. Where is your one Lagay niyo muna yung criteria. Yun. Group ano ka? Ticket? Yan, popcorn na no? Lagay mo muna criteria. Kindly write the criteria at the back of the portion. Who will shout the lights, camera, action? Lights, camera, action.
Team, check the schedule. Don't forget the rock books for class.
The first phaser is ready. Backlight and audience blinders are set perfectly.
Sound is almost ready. The champion light is light. Sound boomer is working. And the boomer operating light is already.
All personal props and set dressings are prepared. I added casters to the jackknife platform so we can move it pieces. And the stock scenery is in place.
Oh no, don't forget the masking and focus menu. And check the nothing glass house right.
The phaser is on for packet X.
Excellent everyone. Front of house is ready and confirmed. And the audience will be arriving anytime. That's all. Thank you.
Okay. May I know who are the members who will display each technical category?
On board.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
To Coburg is a backstage bulletin board where the announcement and notes are posted. Get informed the crew and the actors whenever there are changes in the schedules or performance rehearsal. Next is Crossfader. Crossfader is an equipment that DJs use in order to mix the audio.
So, from footage, it contains all the technical cues such as lights, sound, props, and the blocking or the actor movements, and notes needed for performing the show.
Audience blinders. Audience blinders are the lights that uses in a theater. It's a high intensity light that focus on the audience to create a sudden or dazzling flash.
Next is shotgun mic. It is put at the front end of the stage and it is used to capture the actor's dialogue while still projecting the background.
Next one is subwoofer. It can produce very deep and powerful sound to use in the drama. And then next one is at the theater. Next one is woofer used for the iterate effect, which can produce a low frequency sound.
Next is the personal props. Personal props are the items that enhance the character.
Next is set dress. It is the items or materials used as the background in the scene, and it is only used for a specific scene in the performance. Next is casters. It is a wheel on equipment that allow for a more easier and smoother movement of the equipment or materials.
Next is the night platform. It is a low platform that pivots from its point to the wings to change the speed. It is used for rapid scene changes, allowing the platform to swing either into stage to be quicker moving or off stage to be shuttle. Next is masking wording. It is from the word mask or hide the stage equipment, stage lighting, and off stage areas. It can be flat or treated with a small office and it creates an intimate atmosphere for people.
Next one, stock scenery. It refers to a preview, a reusable pieces used for a stage scenery in Asia.
Next one is laser. It is a machine that produces mist or haze to give effect in the air. That's one.
The next one is front of the house. Front of the house is the area where the audiences watch the theater of the drama.
And lastly, we have the backlight that comes from the back of the stage that separates the actor from the actor.
And those are the technical vocabularies that we use in theater.
Thank you so much. Okay, I call Laika to give group popcorn a clap.
Our club is Yes Galing. So it goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yes, Galing. Great. Your turn. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yes, Galing.
Okay, thank you so much. Next is group ticket. Shout like Lights, camera, action!
I'm ready here. Let's check our costume.
Yes! Personal props and set dressing look perfect. Now, the jump time platform is ready for our scene. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Check the last meeting also said you need to not close the house. Right.
The backlight and audience lighting. The shotgun mic and subwoofer are ready too.
Yes, also, the motor for rain effect is ready. And the easer is on the more prop.
Read. Robert also already to guide the audience.
We're ready. You ready?
Let's go on stage. Let's show.
Yes. At hindi mo mas kami-sakta ng plano mo.
Kindly proceed I cross all members to the stage.
Okay, the golden words here in the lines are backlight, audience drivers, motor, heater, and front of house. The first one is the backlight. Backlight is a lighting where the light source is positioned behind the subject, creating a highlight on the on the edges, separating the subjects from the background. So while the audience blinders are the techniques that use control the audience attention or focus that are often using lighting, sounds, or visual effects.
The next one is woofer. So woofer is a speaker. It's a speaker as a sound device that produces low frequency.
The next one is phaser, or what machine that is used on stage to produce movies or songs.
So next is the front of the house. It ensures that the audience can see and in the proper area for them to easily see the stage.
make a drama and theater dictionary. And each entry should include the term, its meaning in your own words, an example, sentence, or a short explanation of how it is used in a play. And your mini dictionary will be graded using this rubric. Okay, for the criteria of content and content accuracy and understanding, you will be given 25 points if all terms are accurate, clearly explained in own words, and show deep understanding of drama or theater concepts. And for the criteria of clarity and grammar, sentences, you will be given 25 points if the sentences are well constructed, grammatically correct, and easy to read. Vocabulary is precise and appropriate for the topic. And for organization and presentation, entries are well organized, consistent and visually appealing. There are headings, logical order, and proper format. And for the last criteria, the creativity and application, you will be given 25 points if you show originality and creativity in phrasing, definitions, and examples, demonstrates clear connection to drama or theater use. Is the rubric clear? Yes. Okay. Now let us proceed to another assignment, which is the reflection. You are going to write a reflection of at least 250 words about the importance of familiarizing yourself with the technical vocabulary of drama and theater in your life. And here's the rubric for your reflection. You will be giving 10 points if you demonstrate deep understanding and personal insight on the importance of theater vocabulary. Ideas are thoughtful and relevant. And in organization and coherence, you will be giving 10 points if your ideas are clearly organized with smooth flow and logical transition. And in criteria of grammar mechanics and word choice, you will be giving 10 points if your writing is grammatically correct, well-edited, and uses strong, precise vocabulary. For relevance and connection to personal experience, you will be given 10 points if you effectively connect theater vocabulary to personal life or learning experiences with specific examples. And for the last criteria, you will be given 10 points if your reflection is engaging, original, and shows authentic personal voice. Is the rubric clear? Yes. Okay. If that's so, let us proceed to our evaluation. And we will be giving an answer sheet. Kindly mind your own paper. Are you done? Yes. Okay. Okay, for number 5, that is letter C. Okay, for item number 6 to 10, A, C. Yes, do you have any clarification? Okay, for item 8 to number 10, D.